Hello Leo, this is a reading for you for 2017. I'm Alexandra and this is Helix Tarot. So if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising, and this reading is for you, let's begin. The central card represents you this year, 2017, and you're gonna be you, Leo. Look at this. You have strength. This is major arcana. And this is the card of Leo. So, perhaps this would be the year when you will more and more discover who you really are. Somehow I feel like that. Because not only you have a Leo inside, you are a Leo. And this process of becoming one, the girl and the beast, connected by this garland, flowery garland. No one dominates no one here. They are equal. And that's why they are strong. They don't have to rule over each other. They don't have to manage one another. No. They come together. They cooperate. They understand each other. And that's why they are strong, because they can use many different facets of the personality when they are needed. Okay? So your strength is being yourself and being a complex creature. And perhaps you will need this strength this year. This card often appears when the strength is needed. Oh, what is the major process, major arcana surrounding you this year? Death. Oh, the death card. So transformation, Leo. Transformation. Perhaps this is what I said when I was talking about becoming yourself. It is also a kind of transformation when you cease to be one form and become another one. It's like the caterpillar becomes a butterfly. They are very different, and the caterpillar must vanish for the butterfly to emerge. And that's what death is about. It's change. But first of all, it's a slow change. It's a process. It's an ongoing process. Perhaps even now it's already in play. And another thing is that it's not unexpected. Yes, we know that death is part of life. So something old is giving place for something new in your life this year. And you can see this undergrowth here already present. So don't be afraid of this figure. It's only a symbol of something beautiful happening in your life. Now, what's inevitable this year? What is the lesson you're surely gonna learn this year? Let's see. It's justice. So another major arcana. You have 3 already. Justice in some decks is called karma, and I prefer this not very traditional name, but I think it's more about karma, because justice seems something very worldly and inhuman in a way, like systemic, whilst karma is something absolutely universal and cosmic and ever-present. And generally it's what goes around comes around. What you give to the world, you will be given. What you take, you will be taken. And everything comes back. Everything goes around in a great circle. And this is the card that asks you to understand this process and to understand that your past influences the present and the present influences the future. And every moment in your life is good to think of it, to evaluate what do you give to the world. Is it really what you want to give to the world, what you're giving? Because there will be the time of paying. And what you gave will come back to you, perhaps in a different form, but you will recognize it, that it's your pay. So sometimes this card is a warning. What is that you do? Is it really what you want to do? Is it really what you want to give to the world? So be prepared. Justice will be given. Justice will be done. Karma will come to every one of us. And especially to you this year, Leo. You will reap what you sow. What's your weakness or your fear or your challenge this year? 5 of Cups, and it makes great sense. 5 of Cups is a recognition of a loss. 5 of Cups is understanding the deepest and the most difficult emotions. 5 of Cups is understanding the defeat. 5 of Cups is all about heavy mind and being regretful. But to be regretful, you have to understand that you are responsible for your deeds and for your choices. Only by understanding this, you can understand your own emotions. Only if you know that you are responsible for your deeds and your emotions, and you have to learn to distinguish between your emotions and the emotions of others. It's very much about having boundaries. It's very much about knowing what you feel. So you may fear this because this confrontation with difficult emotions is quite painful, but only through this meeting with difficult emotions you can achieve emotional growth and emotional stability. And being an adult, generally, emotionally being an adult, responsible for emotions. Here you cry over these 3 cups because they are empty now. Something is spilled here. But you still have these 2, and perhaps you don't recognize it, or even if you recognize it, you're very afraid that you're going to lose them too. And what you need to understand is that no matter how many cups are broken or spilled, the source of this fluid in the cups is within you. It's always within you, and it's everlasting. It never changes, it never ends. It's always beating there. This brook is always there within you, and you can drink from it. But you have to recognize that you are responsible for what you feel. And only then you can feel safe emotionally. When you know the difference between your emotions and the emotions of others, between your choices and actions of others. And taking responsibility is very important here. This is a gate card, so You can learn very much from this. You can even close a very important chapter in your life and open another if you experience it, if you let yourself experience it, and if you learned from it, really, if you are open to this experience and ready to take whatever it brings. Okay? Tough lesson, no doubt about it. Now, what's your strength, apart from strength that you already have here? Knight of Pentacles, which is very good, a very good energy. It's not very flamboyant, it's not, bling blang and glitter, but it is very efficient. This knight is all about achieving a goal. It's not fast moving, no, it's a very slow moving knight. He's not very eager to take action. First he has to plan, first he has to think about everything. But then, when he mounts his horse, he's ready and he's sure he's going to achieve his goal. And this is the knight who usually achieves goals. Only this one does it. And as I said, he's very slow in his move. Look at his horse. He's not galloping. It's not galloping. It's not running. It's like, it's a slow walk. It looks like he's even standing. So he takes one step, looks around, evaluates situation, checks is everything okay, and only then he takes another step, and again the procedure repeats. So it's a very slow movement. It's not Leo-like. No, there's nothing exciting in here. But perhaps you need it. This is the energy you need to go through this and to learn from this and to endure this, I feel. Diagonal. To endure this, you need this and this. To become this, you need this and this, right? Okay, let's look. What should be your purpose? What should you focus on this year? Oh my God. Another major arcana, which is the Emperor. Usually the Emperor is connected with Aries, so the fire sign, the same as you. But for me, Emperor is more like Capricorn, more earthier energy, like this one. And why? Because he does not only he rules his realm, not only he controls people and processes, not only he's creating order out of chaos, and he's not only a leader, and not only he's strong and authoritarian, but also he is understanding and responsible. So responsibility seems to be a very important topic in 2017 for you, Leo. This is what you should become. This is what you should aim for, to become the emperor of your life, in a way. Yes, to take your life in your hands, to take the responsibility for your life in your hands. Look at him. He's holding this golden globe and this Ankh, which is the mystery of life, in his hands, and he's ruling. And he is the ruler of his life. So he's responsible not only for himself, but also for others. And that's why I feel this is very Capricornian feeling behind this card. This is really understanding how difficult it is to be responsible, especially for others, because sometimes you have to make unpleasant decisions, not popular ones. But if you know it's best for you and for others, you just have to make it, because who will make it instead of you? No one. But now I see it's very much about being the emperor in your own life, taking responsibility for your own life into your hands, finally. And this is very much about being emotionally. So it's about being adult emotionally. Taking responsibility for your life is only possible when you are emotionally stable and grown up, right? So for many of you, this year will be all about growing up emotionally. And you know, it's a process. It's not like that one day you will achieve emotional stability and you will be grown up emotionally, and then you can just, you know, lie and rest for the rest of your life. No, it never ends. It's an ongoing process in life, becoming more and more emotionally aware, mindful. It's a life's work. You know, you finish when you're dead. Okay, let's see what's coming up in winter for you. January, February and March. So seasonal cards now. And you have the Devil, and it works very well with this topic, because being responsible for yourself is only possible when you understand that you have the shadow. Many people think that they are all, you know, bright and golden and beautiful and angelic, and I will never do anything wrong. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. The more you repress the devil, the more dangerous it becomes. I know that devil generally is about fears and addictions and codependencies and things like that, staying in some prison, self-imposed in a way. But this is only a part of the devil. I think the most dangerous thing you can do about the devil is to believe it doesn't exist. Is to believe that it's not existent in you. It is. We all have a shadow. We are humans. We are not angels. Devil was an angel, right? Even devil was an angel. But we are not angels. We are humans, and we have many different facets to us. And our shadow goes with us. And this is the shadow. And only if you recognize this, only if you accept the shadow within you, only then you can become emotionally adult. Because when you don't accept this dark side in you, people, if they do that, they tend to put responsibility for the things that they did wrong in others. If you make a wrong decision and something wrong happens, very usual reaction by people who are not grown up emotionally is like that. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. No, no. It was circumstances. It was her. It was him. He made me. She made me. I had no choice. No, this is not the way. This is not being the emperor of your life. No. This is being a child. This is putting responsibility for your own life in the hands of others. This way you're never gonna learn from this Five of Cups, but you're gonna experience it over and over again, because you will be disappointed. You will be hurt. That's what life is also about. These things happen. And if you repress this devil, if you say, no, no, that wasn't me, you will never be able to live this through and leave it behind. You will always feel hurt, and you won't know why, and you won't be able to do anything against it. You won't be able to avoid this next time. If you don't have the influence over it, how to avoid it? Only if you recognize that you're responsible also for these things, also for your losses, for your mistakes. Only then you become the emperor of your life. It comes through pain, yes, emotional pain. But emotional pain, if you accept it and recognize it and take responsibility for it, it makes you much stronger, it makes you much more emotionally adult, and it makes you so much more intricate and beautiful. So, accept the shadow. You cast the shadow. That's true. So, winter, devil, what's gonna come in spring? And spring is temperance, and it's another major arcana, and what a beautiful one. Why? Because this is all about being patient. The process I'm talking about, the process of becoming the emperor of your life, the process of taking responsibility for your life, is not something that might happen overnight. It won't take you a day, it won't take you a week, it won't take you a month. Perhaps it won't even take you a year. It will take more. As I said, perhaps it will never end, right? But this year you can make great steps in this direction to become the emperor of your life, to take responsibility for it. But you have to be very patient, and you have to understand that you need to merge different energies and different facets of you and different elements. Look, this blue and yellow elements together here in something resembling yin yang, and this is one. So many different things need to become one, and this oneness is the essence of your life, the essence of life, the Holy Grail. But this is a process, and it requires patience and being very, very mindful about what you mix together, being careful about it. So temperance here, spring, and summer, that is July, August and September. Father Water, which is King of Cups, finally, because King of Cups is very much about being emotionally grown up. King of Cups is someone, Father Water, is someone who knows his or her heart very well, and who is able to act with this heart open to others. He's very, very aware of who he is, and he's very, very emotionally stable and sure. And he knows what he wants, and he knows his boundaries. And I feel this can be your energy. Perhaps somewhere during the summer you will start to feel this. In this long process, slow process, you're going to feel you change. Remember the Death card? You're going to feel that something is happening inside of you. The process is not fluid. No, it's not. It comes in steps. And it also is very much, very often, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So be prepared to it. But somewhere during the summer, perhaps you will make this first step and you will feel the difference. And this is very important. When the first time you feel the difference in your behavior and how you feel. When you make an emotionally grown-up decision, which is different from you did before, you recognize the difference. And you see, oh, that's quite different. I feel totally different. I feel better. Oh, I'm in power. I feel my emotions. And this may be very exciting. So cherish these moments, and I wish you recognize them all, because sometimes we don't recognize it. But most of all, we recognize them. The only problem is that I said about 2 steps forward, but 1 step back. We tend to fall into the old behaviors, the old ways of behavior, especially in a stressful situation or when we have to act fast, without thinking, without, thinking about, oh, okay, I should do it differently than I used to. Sometimes we don't have time for this, and then we make the old mistakes. So don't be disheartened by this, because it will happen. But the more steps you become like Father of Water. So it will happen once, then it happened the 2nd time, the 3rd time. The more times it will occur, the more your new tracks will be established and strong. Because now, at the beginning of this journey, your old tracks are very deep and strong, and you will have this tendency to go into them and go by the old tracks. But the new tracks will be established, and they will become stronger with every emotionally grown-up step. Okay? So beautiful. Beautiful. And autumn, which is October, November, and December. That's precisely what I was talking about. This is Knight of Swords, and it's a very different energy from the Father of Water, so the King of Cups. This is 1 step back, I feel. Because this is a very immature energy, chaotic energy, and the energy that may bring harm to you and to others. So here we have mature steps taken slowly, 1 by 1, and then immature step. 2 steps, 2 mature steps, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This one, perhaps you feel stronger with this. Perhaps you feel more mature, and therefore you feel stronger. And then you may have a worse day and think, okay, now I know everything. Now I know what I want to do. And you charge forward with this. This is the energy charging forward, 100% sure of what you're going to do. But you're mistaken here. You don't see something. And generally it's very chaotic and not thinking too much. Like just wanting to do something quickly, and destroying something by the way. I feel this is you taking revenge. Perhaps for this will be a very important theme, and your fear and your challenge and your weakness. So you may it may come back several times, and you may feel you want to revenge this again over someone, instead of remembering that you are responsible for this. You are responsible. It doesn't mean it's your fault. We make mistakes, it's normal. But take responsibility for all the good and all the bad that happens in your life. And here you want to just, punish someone for this, I feel. So perhaps you will do it, but remember the karma will come back again for this. So perhaps this is a warning that you may become like this once in a while. Focus. Don't go this way. You don't have to. But you will be challenged by this, I feel. You'll have this need to, charge forward. Now I'm gonna show you. No. Be the Emperor. Be the King of Cups. Be the Knight of Pentacles. Accept your fears. Accept your shadow. Take your karma peacefully and gracefully. Be strong and change into this. Okay? Leo, beautiful reading, very powerful, very demanding, yeah, it seems, but you may really do much. I feel you can really progress in your life in 2017. That's what I wish you, darlings. And a very happy new year for you all. And see you next month. Bye.